and Varvia went whoosh. Varvia shot away, opened up about 6 lengths very quickly. Desire goes to second, but Varvia for Blake Shin won it in a canter. Continues to close. It's a 3-way go. Could be anyone's. St. Lawrence has kicked. Barbie's Fox has joined it. Though Skywolf launching an attack, and Electric Bell late. Skywolf, Electric Bell. I think Skywolf might have just held off Electric Bell.
Welcome back to the channel, everybody. It's finals day again this year. Looking forward to this card. It's going to be an absolute cracker. A lot of good horses racing on this card, and I can't wait for it. So let's get into the preview and find the winners.
Race number 1 at Flemington is the Next Generation Sprinters Series final over the 1200 metres, and I'm with Extreme Spirit on top for Ben Mallam and Gary Porte. The city trainer brings a good horse south. First up with barrier number 6, ran in a good race before having a spell being the Skyline, and ran well behind Corniche and Shinzo, and bases loaded. All ran well in the slipper. So I'm expecting this horse to come down to Melbourne first up and win with a good jockey on, and Gary Porter will have this horse ready to go. Yaronga Songbird was scratched from today at Bendigo, and I think can run well here for Peter Moody. Billy Egan in the saddle. Mafia for third. Damien Oliver Rives was good last start. Third up will be hard fit for this, and but drawn to the right part of the straight. And Spring Eagle, $10 seemed a good price, and is on the backer from last weekend at Caulfield. But Extreme Spirit for mine. Race 1 Flemington in the Next Gen Sprinter Series final. 25 the win. Race number 2 at Flemington is the Leilani Series final over the 1400 metres, and I thought it was between Sione and Pacific Ruby, and I've gone for Pacific Ruby because it's the horse on the way up. 5 from 9 with the second. Matty Cartwright in the centre was a big win first up when Matty rode her to victory, and is drawn parry number 1. That's probably the only query. Probably gets a little might get trapped on the fence, but if the run presents, will be storming home, and I think we'll be winning this from Sione, who will get a good run for barrier number 6. Billy Egan in the saddle, rode it to the win last up, but has to rise up and wait. She's pretty rich, looks over the odds, gets down in the weights again, and has Craig Newt on, but only the 1 from 11, so it looks interesting, but definitely over the odds at $13. And Oceana Blue I thought could run well for Peter Moody and Linda Meach at $18. But Pacific Ruby on top. Race 2 Flemington, 40 the win in the Leilani Series final. Race number 3 at Flemington is the listed Taj Rossi Series final, and I'm with the party on top. This horse is a Group 1 horse in my mind, and if he's a Group 1 horse, he should be beating up on a field like this. He's beat a couple of these before, being Dolphin Skin and Sunzorse, and I think he can be beating them again here and be proving very hard to beat for Dean Yandel. Yes, he has to give the field weight, but he's clearly the one to beat. Barrier number 3, Dean Yandel will know what to do, and he's excited to ride this horse. So, and in knowing that, $1.45, it's not a betting, it's not a bet for mine, but he'll just win this, and I think he can go on to bigger and better things. Sunzorse for second. Blake Shin in the saddle with the lighter weight for Trent busting out of the young can run well. Asierto was very good winning last start at Mornington. John McNeil takes the road with the 54 kilos, and Light 'em Up Louis won the Elstrom last start, and I think can run well here for Peter Moody and Tommy Stockdale. But they all have to beat the party. Race through the listed Taj Rossi final. Not a betting race, but I think he can win. Race number 4 at Flemington is the Banjo Patterson Series final over the 2600 metres, and I've got T-Waters on top. For Zach Spann and Archie Alexander has the 55 kilos and drawn well in barrier number 1. This horse last start was first up over a staying trip for its campaign. Had the run over the 2500 at Flemington, or 2540 at Flemington, was beaten by Porkyarm and Rolls, but now meets them slightly better at the weights, and I'm confident that T-Waters can score the winner. And I think that Flemington race from a couple of weeks ago is the form we want to be taking to find the winner in this field. Irish Butterfly comes out of a staying event at Sandown, and Ren Roland running second. 54 kilos now for John McNeil. Drops an incredible amount of weight. I think can run well. Ernie Curry, the barrier, will probably have to go back, but if it goes forward, it's going to be out in no man's land, and that's why I don't think it can. Well, I think it'll run well, but I can't see it winning. Porky for third, beat T-Waters last start, so has to be considered. In Mystery Island, ever so consistent, but needs to lift to be winning this. But T-Water's on top to score the Banjo Patterson Series Final, 25 the win. Race number 5 at Flemington is the listed AR Creswick Stakes over the 1200 metres, and I have got Extra 2 on top. This is the horse with all the upside, everything, and I think it should be winning here. 2 from 3 was a good winner last start. Went from a maiden victory to a Saturday win. That's not hard. That's not easy to do. And I think that this horse can take a fair bit of beating here. And it's going from maiden Saturday grade to now listed level. And it's in the right camp to do so. Ma used this. Bo Merton's back in the saddle, and I'm really keen to see what this horse can do here. And I think will be a listed winner come Saturday. Legio 10, the best of the 2 Godolphin runners in the race, I think has been ever so consistent. And winning its past 2, last start being down the straight, and will be back and running on. And Ben Mallam chooses to ride Legio 10 over Renosi. That's why Legio 10's in front of Renosi, but Renosi is in good form and cause for concern in form, and comes out of a good straight race last start and can run well here. But I'm with Extra 2, race 5, the listed AR Creswick Stakes, 30 the win. Race number 6 at Flemington is the Mahogany Challenge Final over the 2500 metres, and I'm with one of a bit of value here. I like Gorgeous Zara for John O'Shea, who brings it south from Sydney, with Harry Coffer to ride with the 54 kilos. Has only missed a place once, and that was when it ran 4th, and has been really good this campaign in winning a couple of races. Will run the 2600 metres, no problem. Won at Gosford over the trip last start by a narrow margin by 0.3 lengths, but he will run the distance. She will run the distance, and I think can take on the Melbourne horses and prove hard to beat. John O'Shea knows what he's doing. Wakamana for second, was good winning last start, and prior to that came out of a good race down in South Australia. Billy, you're going to board with the 55 kilos. First Immortal, if he gets his own way in front, can run well for Blakeshire with a big weight of 60 kilos and has to give the field weight. And Highland Hill, I thought, was way over the odds at $34. But Gorgeous Zara for mine in the Mahogany Challenge Final, race 6 Flemington, 8 each way. Race number 7 at Flemington is the listed Victorian Sprint Series Final, Santa Ana Lane Sprint Series Final as well, over the 1200 metres, and I'm with Cy on top for Peter Moody and Carleen Heppel. This horse has been great its past 4 starts, winning impressively last campaign first up, then got beaten by Jungle Jim, who has gone to an absolute another level this campaign, winning 2 on the trot, and I think can win again here. 5 from 8, and I think it's a very progressive, smart horse, and I think it'll be tasting stakes victory here. Barrier 6, perfect down the straight, and I think is going to take a lot of beating here. From its out time, back down the straight can prove to be a good thing winning here, or running well here. I don't think it'll win from... Well, I can't see it beating Cy. Invincible Caviar for third. Just wondering who's going to ride it now with Linda Meach not in the saddle. And Dance to Dubai, I thought, was way over the odds at $34. But Cy on top in the listed Vic Sprint Series Final, 20 the win. Race 8 at Flemington is the listed Winter Championship Final over the 1600 metres, and King Magnus is on top, and he's the gift that just keeps on giving. Was really good over the 1400 metres first up. 2 runs at 1400 at Flemington at a big price. Ran well and won. Got his way into the final. I can't see the 1600 metres to be any pull up for him. He's flying going into this. He's got to carry the weight, but deserves to. Barrier 9 will sit back off them and be charging over the top of them later. I think he's clearly the one to beat here. And at $6.50 again. What a great price. Unusual Culture for second is the only danger to him. Gets 6 kilos off him and is in ripping form this campaign from barrier number 3. Carleen Heffel can ride the horse well. River Plate gets in with a lightweight for Craig Newitt. Big win first up after a trial win that was really impressive though. Draws barrier 15, but don't be surprised to see Craig Newitt charge him across the face of the field. And B Hunter, I thought was way over the odds at $26. Was good running well at Flemington last start and now has 54 for Matt Cartwright, John Sadler. But King Magnus, the Winter Championship Final winner, 45 the win. Race number 9 at Flemington is the Silver Bowl Series Final to finish the day over the 1600 metres, and I've got Golden Path on top. This horse was so unlucky not to win last start. Couldn't quite get past, hard to cross, but Neil meets that horse. 2.5 kilos better at the weights. Bo Merton's back in the saddle from winning its maiden on this horse, and I'm confident, drawn Not too bad in barrier number 8, and I'm confident this horse can score the last race of the day here at Flemington, and I'm very confident its chances. From Got Hard to Cross, who beat it last start, in for second. Probably prefers it a little bit wetter than it's going to get, but will appreciate this thing out of the track. Lounge Bar Ruby, off the back up from Caulfield last weekend, was a good winner charging home, and Superstock got awfully close to beating it last start, but I think, well, Lounge Bar Ruby beat it, so I couldn't put it above Lounge Bar Ruby, but $21 still is over the odds for that horse. But Hard to Cross in the Silver Bowl Series final, race 9, Flemington, to finish the day, finals day 35, the win. Thank you everyone for watching my preview for finals day. Can't wait for this card. A lot of good horses on this card, and a few that are very hard to beat. King Magnus, can he do it again? But I'm confident in a couple on this card. I'm really keen to see how they go. But looking forward to next weekend. The Group 3 John Monash Stakes Day at Caulfield. Going to be an absolute ripper, but I can't wait for this week first. And let's find the winners.